What's up, fam? It's your girl Green Tara Time. What they do? I miss y'all. I'm happy to be here. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been showing me love and support. And let's jump into the video, can we? So, y'all, this is gonna be like a free talk with me, but I ain't got my tea. I ain't got nothing to sip on. But we gonna talk for a second, okay? So, what I want to talk about, family, is stop letting people tell you who you are. Stop letting people feel like their opinion about you is needed. So, this was inspired by someone who just tried to tell me what they thought was best for me, right? I ain't gonna go into details, I ain't gonna say too much. But when I tell you, family, we coming into the horse year, right? We in the horse year. We ain't no coming in. We in this bitch. We in this bitch. Okay? So, 2026, the horse year, we leaving the snakes where they at. Okay? 2025 was the year of the snakes. 2026, we keeping that grass cut so motherfucking low that we can't even, a snake won't even think to even try to attempt to come in our garden. Understand that. Because all the snakes already know if you go into that garden, the Queen of Swords is going to cut your motherfucking head off. Okay? We cutting out the head of the enemies. And we're serving it to them. We cutting out the head of the enemies. And we're serving it to their ancestors. Real cold. Okay? So, what I need for us to understand, family, in this season that we're in, I keep hearing every time I want to say that we're stepping into, spirit keeps saying, no, we in this bitch. So for some reason, family, y'all know, trigger alert. I may say some things that may trigger y'all sometime, but the only reason I trigger you, family, because I know that tough love, those words that I speak, that's silently spoken in your head, but you don't have nobody else to speak it to you, or you don't want to, speak it out loud. This is your confirmation right here, fam. That is you. And it was always you. And you was always right. Even when you thought you was wrong, you was right. Every decision, every choice that you made up to this very moment right now as I speak, as you're watching this video, everything in your past has led you to this exact moment. And the bigger picture of it all is for you to get in the knowing. Get to a place where you know. Get to a place where you don't need nobody to tell you what they think is best for you, because I know what's best for me. Get to that point where you feel insulted that a bitch even had the fucking audacity to tell you what they think is best for you when they don't even know what it's like to walk in your motherfucking shoes. Let's talk about it. So this season we've been unapologetic. We moving fast like the horse. We don't got time for nothing that's not serving us. We're so focused. We're so focused on tunnel vision that we don't even see a hit of shit that's spoken behind our back. When those people mask fall off, those people, the few people that you still allow that limited access to you, when those masks start falling off, we don't even got time to address them silly bitches. Those silly clowns. Those people who don't know if they like you or dislike you. Those people who try to be cordial with you, but deep inside they can't stand your essence. Because everything that you do, everything that you're about, everything that you speak about is making them feel like they ain't shit. You being who you are, walking in your essence, showing people that you can do what you want and not what you can. Understand it's a difference in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, on my way home, y'all, I was talking out loud to my higher self, right? Because I had just left from this place and this lady was trying to tell me what she thought was best for me. Right? So, long story short, I let her ass know what was best for me. After she tried to tell me what she thought was best for me, I let her know. Because I don't have to think about what's best for me because I know what's best for me. Could you imagine? Imagine. I feel like I kept saying that right. Anyway, can you imagine a queen, a princess, a king, or a prince taking advice and getting told what they think is best for them from someone who's a peasant, from someone who doesn't even have a royalty bloodline? Baby, do you know who you are? Because on my way home, I had asked myself, do they know who I am? Like, do they know that you're God's child? Like, who the fuck is they playing with? Right? Family. 2026, we ain't playing with ourselves no more. We ain't playing with the people no more. We ain't playing with those people who keep wearing masks no more. Let them wear the mask. Let them think it's on still. Don't even let them know that it cracked or it fell. Because we don't care about what's going on around us with all that chaos. The only time that we care, and it's not even that we care, the only time that we get entertained with that shit is when we want to dabble in to a little drinking. Because understand, us spiritual beings, we're not religion beings. So with religion, you have to be... Sorry, y'all, my battery going dead, so I'm going to cut this. I'm going to make this real short. In religion, you have to live a certain kind of way. Because in certain religions, certain things is accepted and certain things is not accepted. But with a spiritual being, you live how the fuck you want to live. You live by the law of the universe. You treat people the way you want to be treated. But you still can do as you please because you understand that you are the one in charge. You understand that you don't have to get on your knees and pray to somebody above you because the power that the people in religion is praying to above them is already within us. Us spiritual beings understand that when we want to have fun and we want to go out every now and then and have us a drink or have us a smoke or whatever it is that you may do, because we don't judge here. Spiritual beings don't judge because spiritual beings don't walk every motherfucking street that you can think of. Just like Jesus, people didn't like the fact that Jesus was rubbing shoulders with certain people who they felt like those ain't the kind of people you need to be around. But guess what? That's what makes us like Jesus, because those same people that people in religions judge and talk about and say you can't be around that and this and that and all that, you know, we don't judge. If a person decides that they want to be gay or they want to like whatever they like, spiritual beings, we do not judge. But religion does. But let me get to my point. Let me bring this up. And if I triggered you with talking about religion, get the fuck off my channel. This ain't for you. So let me continue. When we decide to do certain things that's considered low vibrational, like drinking, like smoking, like hanging out, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we dabble into that, right? That's the only time we get entertained by that shit. Because when we do that, it's a whole bunch of chaos around. Even we are getting included in the chaos. That's why every time back in the day when I used to go to the clubs and shit, I used to always pray before I go. I always got that feeling over me. And I didn't understand it at the time, but now I do. It's because I had a spiritual gift. I feel people's energy. I can read people's thoughts. Like, so imagine me being, you know, with the gifts that I have, being in the club full of people. I feel these people's energies. I feel their thoughts, and I will always have like a nervous feeling before I go out. But my whole point, y'all, we got to start doing what we want to do unapologetically. Stop worrying about how people going to see us. Stop worrying about how people going to judge us. stop accepting shit because we feel like this is our only option. The world is too fucking big. Do you know who you are? I keep hearing Spirit saying, do you know you my child? As a matter of fact, I might title it that. Do you know whose child you are? Because when you start to really understand who the fuck you are, that you are the child of God, literally, you're not going to surrender to shit that's not of your liking. That's not of what you know that you deserve. But when you don't know who you are, you can't know what you deserve. And when you don't know what you deserve, you're going to accept scraps and crumbs and anything. Just like the slaves back in the day when they was taking certain things, certain food, like, for example, the chitlins. And there's still people to this day that eat the chitlins. And I ain't knocking you, baby. I'm just a messenger. But at the same time, some people get educated and they get access to have more and they still accept less. They still accept lack. They still accept scraps. They still accept swine, pig. And again, I'm not judging, because baby, I ain't no, I'm not a vegetarian. And yes, I eat me a little pork chop here and there. My point is, again, start living your life the way you want to live your life. Stop choosing jobs and places and friendships and relationships and shit that you feel like it's just, you know, I gotta, because you're looking at everything around you, but what the fuck do you want? What do you want? Have you ever sat down and asked yourself what you wanted? Do you try to get what you want, or do you just accept what the fuck is giving? Because I feel like in my spirit, a lot of us just been accepting the minimum. And Spirit has said, enough is enough. You are my child. You do not take scraps. You take the best of the best. You do not need people to tell you what they think is best for you. You are a navigator yourself. The Spirit, the Holy Spirit of God within you, you're God's child. That's the only connection that you need. As far as someone giving you some fucking advice. Remember who you are, fam. And don't let nobody play with y'all this year. 2026 is not the year to lay down. No more being a doormat. Let people know who you are. Let people feel uncomfortable with you being comfortable within your body, your temple. And Gaia. Okay? I hope y'all get me. I really do, because it's like, it's annoying me that people think that they can play with my energy and play with your energy. And it's annoying me that us as a collective just keep feeling like we have to accept certain things when we fucking don't. We fucking don't. And Spirit is saying, I approve this message. Oh my God. That's somebody ancestors coming through that is so funny. They're like, and I approve this message. But yes, highly approved by the Spirit, by the spirits. Your spirit team, everybody here. I feel so much energy right now. And I feel like that's your spirit team. Like, somebody need to tell her ass. Somebody need to tell his ass. And I'm going to be the one. Green Tarata. The one who going to pop her shit. The one who going to say what need to be said. It may come off very elegant. It may come off very ghetto. It may come off very mama-ish. It may come off very auntie-ish. I don't give a fuck how it come, long as it's coming in one ear and staying in that motherfucking brain and not going out the other. If you catch what I'm saying. Don't just take these videos or whatever, whoever else you hear, because God is just not just using me to get to you. He's using many other people. I'm like that person that God, you like, okay, they ain't get it yet, Ty. Going in. I'm the last person that God tag in to get you to realize that it's time for a change. So, if you want to leave the comments, y'all, I'm always here to read. I'm always here to listen. We are going through this shit together. I just started something new within my horse year 2. And baby, when I tell you, I'm staying on that horse. And how people say, oh, she on her high horse. Yes, the fuck we are. I'm real high on that bitch. I'm real high on that bitch. Because we going somewhere. Okay? Clock it. I love y'all so fucking very much. And if you don't like the fact that I cuss, I do have a potty mouth. Stop following me. I don't give a fuck. But I just had to make sure I put that in there because I know I use a little profanity. Potty mouth. But you can't tell me how to run my fucking channel. So, anywho, I hope that this message really got to somebody and made you realize that you just being you is enough. If you can't work in a work environment where you can truly be yourself You gotta, you know how you gotta go into like, oh, I gotta switch off the. Like I tell people all the time when they bring me out of character, oh, you done fucked around and met Taisha. That's my real name, Taisha. But I like for people to know Ty because it's a different side of me. So with me saying that, what I'm trying to get y'all to see is I go into workplaces and yes, I be Ty. But at the same time, 2026, I'm not going into no workplace where I can't be Taisha too when necessary. So I love y'all, and until next time, toodles.